like to start? Martin?
Hi, Pep. You had a six nights, was it, in Abu Dhabi? How much of a benefit was that to be able to go and do that?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
You see my tan? Good.
And Kevin obviously had a big influence in his sort of half an hour at Newcastle. Do you feel like he's sort of ready to start?
Yeah. He's ready. He was ready in Newcastle as well.
Yeah.
But we always have the process. It's like Sam Erling when he come back. I don't think it's for 90 minutes, but of course it's really, really soon to play. To play from the beginning. But the most important is he trained really, really well in Abu Dhabi and every training session he as well. This is the most important thing. Accumulate training session, recovery sessions, and he's behaving well. He has to continue to working on the pitch and off the pitch and what he has to do to prevent more. But it's good.
Just other than getting a tan, Pep, what did you get up to in Abu Dhabi as a squad?
No, it's been together. We were, we make a dinners together. We make a good really training sessions in a good environment. We know quite well the country of our owners, like always take care of us really well. And we were together and we make some ceremony and that's all. So it was a short time because we played tomorrow. Otherwise we had to stay 1 or 2 more days. But it was fine to change a little bit. Always was positive for us. The people is fresh and come back home.
In your experience, because obviously you've been there before for similar breaks, what kind of impact does that have on the squad? You've been able to spend that time together and
the impact is good, but it will be good if we win, and the people will say it was not good because we just in case we don't win. So the impact is good, whatever happens from now on, tomorrow game or in the future. In that period, like it was here it's cold, we don't have games, you don't have the opportunity. Most of the teams, I hear other teams when I've been in Dubai and the other ones, it's typical, no, I think to do it in the past. The people take a break when the calendar allowed us to do it, and it's what we have done.
Hi, Pep. You spoke a few times last season about how well the medical team here did with Erling to keep him fit and available every week, given the kind of niggling injuries he had at Dortmund. Now he's had this problem that's been hard to shake. Do you have to change the way you manage him, do you think, going forward? Is there a chance now that it could return? You have to look at kind of building more rest into him, do you think, or changing that approach?
It's a bone. It was at the end, we thought it was a bit less, but at the end it was a little bit of fracture of the bone, and the bone is not a muscular issue that you can do a little bit, come back a little. When you have this kind of injuries, there is a question of time. The people say between 6-8 weeks. It's between 6-8 weeks. It's not about as much you work, as much you go to Abu Dhabi or don't go to Abu Dhabi, will be short. The bone needs his time to close, to make his procedure, and now is is at the end. I think will be 8 weeks now, almost 2 months, and next weekend, this weekend or next week. So it's the process. He feels good now. He needs time to take the rhythm and start to give him minutes when we'll be fit.
Has that pain that he was feeling in the bone gone now? Then is he sort of clear of that
in
pain?
Abu Dhabi and here the last week, 10 days, doesn't feel anything. So that is a good way. When we come back after 2 or 3 sessions, he felt a little bit disturbing. And that's why we were a little bit cautious, after we wait a lot of time when in December could not play, for a long time, to try to avoid it. And now he feels good, and now we give him 3 or more 4 days, and hopefully in Burnley can play some minutes, first minutes, we'll see.
How important has Txiki been to the success of City, and for him to stay long term as well? Would that be important for the club?
A lot. If you take a look about all the clubs that have a big success, they have the same hierarchy of the same sport director managers for a long time. When that's happened, you have in the big clubs you have success. Try to change the sport directors, change managers. It's more difficult because build something take his time. In the big clubs, you have time. If they believe in the hierarchy, believe in sport director the job, and sport director with the manager, and the manager with the players that they have at the disposal, and you lose a game. Yeah, it's part of but you know exactly what you have to do at the end. And Txiki had been massive important in this club. It had been before I arrived, so and was stable the club. So Yeah, it's really have been really important in these years. It's part of the the enormous success that we had in terms of results and many things, and the Txiki has been so important.
And he's been here for so long, is it taken for granted maybe that he'll just be here forever?
Forever?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a question for him. I know. Always I ask him, come on, help me to take my responsibility with the media. Sometimes the peer go there and talk a little bit, but he's so shy. He doesn't want behind the scenes, and all the shots and the weapons is direct to me. So he doesn't want once, but it's what it is. The same was in Barcelona, so he liked that position. And I respect him a lot. A part of he's a closest friend. We played together in Barcelona, so we met each other since, I don't know, 25, 30 years. So I am more, he's more calm and I'm more energetic, so this balance helps us to work perfectly.
Hi Pep, you spoke earlier about your record away at Tottenham. Have you ever had a situation in your career where you've had a ground like that you shouldn't?
Well, it happened in White Hart Lane, not this stadium. I have my opinion. They are an exceptional team since Mauricio Pochettino was his manager, and all the managers got always have an exceptional players. Always I think why didn't they are not able to be at the last stages. Well, it was in the final Champions League few years ago, but I've been in Champions League qualification many years, so nice stadium, historical club, so it's a fantastic club, The players are always, I had the feeling, are really, really good. So, but when I analyze the performance, you see what we create, we concede, always with some mistakes or transitions. It's the same, quite similar what happened in our home game here. So we play really good, but we are not able to win. So it happened many times. Hopefully we can break it. We know that before always it was in a home away games in Premier League, never play in a Carabao Cup, or in Champions League we play, 2 games. But now it's a FA Cup, 1 game. So we have to play good to score goals. Otherwise we will not continue in this competition.
And in the time since Kevin last started again, I mean, if you'd known you're going to be without him for that long, have you done better than you might have expected for such a long absence? Or
the team?
Since he started, yeah.
The team?
The team without Kevin.
Without Kevin, yeah. But we are stronger with Kevin. We are stronger with Erling. But we can cry and wait 5 months, and we have to move forward, and we have done. So I'm a big fan of don't find much excuses in terms we don't have that situation. Okay, what it is. I would prefer, honestly. But take the benefit, maybe it's cleaner for his mind after playing I don't know how many years and years, a lot of games, so he's fresh and now be positive, and he's back, and Erling is back soon, John as well, and now we start the second part of the season that we know start to play competition, so we don't lose games, and in Premier League maybe we will have time to recover. We're playing lose games in Champions League in knockout stage soon around the corner, and FA Cup we are out of competition, so we know the reality, and we travel tomorrow to London to do a good game and try to go through.
Hi Pep. Just on Kalvin, is it possible that he goes to West Ham, plays a lot of games, plays really well, and then comes back here and is more ready to play a bigger role for you?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
It's not a case that he just happens to be a very good player who perhaps doesn't fit with you or with the...
We have to play to make me realize how wrong I was. So for the guys who behave well, I don't care. But in this type of persons and how he help us in every training session and the minutes he played and always how he's in love with that, always I feel what I could do more. So hopefully he can find the environment to play regularly, and of course, why not?
Hi Pep. Just back on Omar Berrada, how much concern is there amongst yourself, Txiki, Ferran, Khaldoon, that the knowledge that he's got of this club and the expertise he's built up here, he's taking that to your local rivals, how much that will significantly weaken you and strengthen them? There must be a concern behind the scenes.
But obviously all the knowledge goes to United, his knowledge.
Yeah.
That's the reality. So when you bought a player for another club, you bought the knowledge that this player had in the past with other managers and other teammates. That is normal. So, but in this club, so these kind of situations happen. And what the club is going to do is move forward. And they will find a way to replace him, and we continue, because the new guy is coming, maybe from here, for the guys are here, I don't know, Ferran will decide, Khaldoun will decide. The guys will be well prepared, and we will adapt, the people will adjust the new knowledge for this person and move forward. But it's normal, always. So the club learned a lot from Omar, but Omar learned a lot for the club. In this combination, now go to United.
That's what I was going to say, though, because he's taking a lot of your, if you like, secrets, trade secrets.
Yeah, but Kevin De Bruyne is still in Man City.
Sorry?
De Bruyne will play here. Erling Haaland will play here. So at the end, it's not simple like that. You know that? Otherwise, with the power United we had done before. So maybe United thinks with this person everything is going to change. Congratulations. So I don't know it's going to happen this. I don't know. So he's a lovely person, incredible character, incredible professional. I wish him, yesterday I saw him, we hug each other, and wish him all the best. Deeply, I wish him all the best. So, because he's a fantastic person, what can I say? But I don't know if doing this, everything is going to sort it and works. If it did happen, oh my God, they have to make a stand for Omar Berrada in the future, if it did happen.
You mentioned Haaland and De Bruyne will still be playing here, but can you see a time when United and City will deal directly in transfers? Because you've sold to Arsenal, haven't you, with Jesus and Zinchenko. Can you see a time where you would...
Why not? If one person isn't happy here, want to go to United in the players, and they have a deal for the right price and 3-4 parts that agree, why not? What is the problem? So if Omar isn't happy here, want to go there, they have to go. So what can we do? So there's nothing wrong with that. So in the clubs, in the transfers, always has happened this kind of situation. When we want a player from United is agreed to sell it, and the player want to come, and they arrive to agree for the transfer, why should not do it? So what is the problem? So because the winning or losing don't depend just for these specific things, for many things. To win and consistent, for many things happen. So this is what I believe.
That's from Sam, please go.
Hi, Pep. It's on Kalvin again. It may be a difficult one to answer because you said you feel sorry for not being able to give him the minutes. Why has he not been able to make the impact here? He's obviously a quality player, I'm sure.
For my decisions.
You agree with that too?
For my decisions. I need a typical player for that. And
is it a style thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need in that position, we need another thing that sometimes myself, struggle a little bit to see him, that's all. But the qualities are there. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been national team. And the incredible, what they have done in Leeds United. So the quality is there. I regret more myself than Kalvin. And other players, I would say, but how he behaved, I tried, it's my responsibility. At the end, I have to be here to help the players to develop, to help the players to be better players, to suit with what we want to do. And I was not able to do it.
It's just to explain that, because everybody knows he's a quality player, like you've said a lot. When you say you need something specific for that role, like Rodri, if you can explain that, then it might be easier for us to understand why Kalvin hasn't worked out here, but he probably will at West Ham, for example. What is that thing?
He has not to do like Rodri. Rodri is unique, and the other players are unique, has his own qualities. It didn't happen. So that's it.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.